against the main three shows, against all these pussy little shows. Because all these pussy shows are starting to get ahead on themselves. And they think, oh, I'm as big as Billy. I'm as big as Silent. I'm as big as Tina. Bitch, you ain't got nothing on none of us. What? Are you out of your fucking mind? Fuck Rastov is great, but fuck Rastov. Ken, I heard your fucking rant about, I know what's best. No, you don't fucking know what's best, Ken.
I heard that too.
You know what we need to do, because we have 10 minutes left. Here's the thing. Like, watch this. I'll just ask the audience. Guys, is Blumpkin a W or an L? Because I personally think you're a natural. I think you're a W.
I just asked, and across the board, it's W. It's not going to be all W's.
I honestly think you're such a natural, and you're interesting to listen to. But I'll wait for it to come in. 1 minute.
June super chatted $19.99. Bitches is boring, and Rastov needs to man up and bring the fire. So many missed opportunities today, it's pathetic.
What is the deck?
Yeah.
Can you don't have our chat open, but it's all W's. I mean, there's a
Really?
Yeah, it's like literally 90% W's. All right.
I don't think I've ever been happier in my life just to hear you say that you liked me.
So here's the thing. I think you might end up on a show. You actually might end up on a show. So I'm thinking we got to rename you now. Your name can't be Blumpkin.
Please.
Right? You need a
Keemstar, if I have to be Blumpkin, then Boogie should be the Dirty Sanchez.
I do that.
No, you can't be Blumpkin. All right. We need to come up with a good name.
See what chat has to say.
Mooch super chatted $20.
Yeah, let them name me.
Ken rocks. Baja rocks. John rocks. They're fire. Boogie is okay. Goonstar bores. Take the money I wipe my cheeks with.
Oh, Mooch. I'm telling you, you don't want this war to get started, because Keemstar will be the Green Ripper on these other fucking shows.
Yeah, dude. What happened is like this little group of like racists, like, you know, they go in their little side chats and they fucking say their little racist shit, right? And that one of them got right. Now they're all trying to fucking big man each other and defend them. And they think the best way to do it is by fucking sitting here calling me Goonstar. The best way I could just defend myself and call y'all out is what you do. You guys say your little racist jokes in the fucking corners. Some of you were in a position of power. Now you lost your power. So now you're all fucking defending yourself. But by defending each other, what you're doing is really ratting on yourself that you're a part of the little racist group. So it's fucking
That's
dumb.
true.
It's dumb, right? Y'all don't understand who you're fucking with. You fucking with me, bro. I'm a fucking fight tooth and nail. I'm a fucking have receipt. Oh, here's you saying this. Here's you doing this. Let's bring up the witness of y'all sitting there in your little group at Fat Camp outside smoking your cigarettes. Let's fucking bring it all out. Let's bring it all out. Here's the difference between me and you. I'm internationally known. You're not. But I can make you internationally known. Every single one of you motherfuckers. That's the difference between me and you. I can make you famous.
Xylee talking shit on you, by the way, in Discord. You need to know.
What is she saying? Bring her in here.
She said if you fucking watched Rewind, you would have known about Billy, bitch.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a reference.
He ain't got time to do that. He works his butt off.
Yeah, I'll make a motherfucker famous. You want to be famous? I'll make you famous.
I know. You're the king of YouTube. In my eyes, Keemstar.
Fucking John Blar retard squad about to get their fucking ass spanked. Anyhow.
Oh my God.
So, you know, people are making jokes calling you Methany. You know, you can't have that name. That name's fucking.
I seen someone say that in the Discord, and I was thinking, what is she talking about?
No, just because you're country and you're from, you know, Appalachian, they're all saying that you do meth.
There is a lot of meth heads around here.
I do think you should explore your Appalachian redneck nature.
Oh yeah.
Bring Keem the Bulu back.
I think there's a name in that whole Appalachian culture thing.
So
you should be gravitating to.
I'm seeing Sweet Tea and Sweet Pea, and I like both those names. Sweet
Oh
Tea.
yeah.
Oh, I do. I like those too. My mom wanted me to say this.
Yeah?
She wanted me to say, it's good to be in a room full of men that don't have chewing tobacco running down their necks. She wanted me to say that joke on here.
I like Sweet Tea.
I do like Sweet Tea.
I feel like it's surface level. I think you're gonna go deeper.
Maybe you could do something with maybe where I'm paralyzed. I'm single. Let me think. I'm Poe. I live in Appalachia.
What about? Oh God! You ever heard the phrase "Poe body's nerfing"? What about Poe body?
Poe body. I've never heard that.
Some are saying sweet pea, but sweet tea sounds nice. Sweet tea.
I do drink sweet tea on a daily basis, so when you ask for tea down here, that's all they'll give you, sweet tea. You have to ask for unsweet tea down here.
I can't remember how to change the names, but we'll figure it out. All right, I like sweet tea. Moderators, change her name to Sweet Tea. You are now Sweet Tea.
Thank you.
All right.
I hated that name. I looked it up and I almost died.
Well,
I almost passed out. I was like, Jesus Christ, no. What did I do to deserve this?
I thought it was what you called yourself. I was like, shit, she must be popular at the local bar.
No, her name was Blooming Bloomers or some shit like that, right? But my dyslexic ass saw fucking Blumpkin.
I should have known better than to name myself that. It's hard for me to say too. That's the only reason I named myself that, because that's kind of hard to say. It's kind of fun, but.
Well, Sweet Tea, I got some good news for you. Your name has been officially changed to Sweet Tea.
Super chatted $20.
Thank you,
A disabled hillbilly with relationship issues. You should call yourself Boogie2988. Zeta Ray all day super chatted $19.99. Ahem, madam, I simply asked if you were a Matthew or a Methany in Discord. That jawline was confusing. Had to welcome you to the LCU appropriately.
Dude, Zeta Ray talks so much shit about you. What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't mind. As long as I'm being talked about, right, Kim?
Right? This bitch gets it.
Wait, you got this more than Roxy, more than Savage, more than Becky.
What? I've been paying attention.
That's good.
Yeehaw!
Natural. I think you need to be on a show somewhere. I want to see how you do with Rastov. Call in tomorrow, because tomorrow he doesn't have a guest. I know on Friday he's having CD-ROM, but thank you, Sweet Tea. Thanks for calling in, and we'll get you placed somewhere.
I love you, Boogie and Keemstar. Thank you for giving me this chance. Sincerely. Thank you, guys. I hope you all have a good day.
We love you, too. Hope you have a good day.
I think all the tryouts you've been going through, it's been worth it just to find her.
That girl's
she's funny.
That girl's interesting. She's a natural. I didn't know this, but apparently she's called into Madhouse a couple times. So she was a fan of Madhouse. She was calling into Madhouse. That was this show, and someone in the chat said call her Country Blumpkin. Now that's funny. Country Blumpkin.
Yeah, see, that's funny.
That is funny.
I liked Blumpkin because that shows like some balls, but whatever.
She's natural, dude. When she talks, it's like, you're listening. Oh, it's good.
Yeah. The other guy, fucking CD-ROM, dude, he was having a bad day or something.
Dude, he crushed the first time. Remember the first time he was up here? He fucking crushed.
Yeah, I think it's getting into his head or some shit. And I do want to say, but there's so much content to be had between Milkers and Queens going against each other. Why they keep fumbling that bag is beyond me. I think they should understand,
bro. If I was in a war with them,
the suspect flew in from Colombia. Excuse me, I have a question for Officer Williams. Is it true that you can smell things in people's butts? I guess so. Can you smell things that are not in people's butts? Like, say, things in people's pants pockets or wallets? Officer May, I'm from the Free Press. What's up my butt?
Sir, I'd rather not. Why am I hearing about someone? Do you smell somebody's butt?
He's cool. Okay,
I'm confused. I'm confused now.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you for a minute? Look, I don't want to guess what's under your butt. Okay? No, it's not that. You see, I released you to see if you could function normally in society. Now you're talking too much attention. I just can't take the chance. What are you talking about? Well, I was the one that found you. I put you back together.
Yeah, so I'm doing it on both. I'm doing it on 2 channels.
No. Well, how do you explain that you can't sense the smell? Your ability to run twice as fast or jump 10 feet in the air. The bag. I ordered it from TV. I need you. You're crazy. I'm not going anywhere. Ow! Sorry about the start. I think you'll find everything you need here. Water, food, place to work out. Where am I? Well, you were born here. Sort of. You see, when I found you, you were more dead than alive. The only way to save you was my groundbreaking procedure. Radical trans-species action. What's that mean? I put animal parts in it. You put wild animals inside me? I wish. I don't have that kind of money. Most of the animals I used were abandoned by a Mexican circus or came from the private zoo of the famous monster. My name's Mr. Eagle.
Notice this purple.
This is the pop star. I'm not allowed to say.
This should be good. Oh, that's real.
Wrestling time.
I appreciate what you're saying. Thank you. Whatever you do with the animals, it's working for me. So, I'm just going to go on with my new life. Marvin, your human side may not be able to.
Make them say, oh! Nah, nah, nah. Make them say, oh! Nah, nah, nah. About to get rowdy and body tonight. Oh, yes, sir. And it is good to be in the building tonight. Could you say, Lots of fun here. But before we do, I gotta give props to my big brother over here. Thank you very much for welcoming us to your city. Thank you very much, first off, for everything you do for this city. I appreciate it. I know these people appreciate it. Hey, BigBlueUNO.com. See what my brother Master P's doing for the student athletes around here. Y'all support Big Blue Collective. And you know what? It's all about the student athletes. I went from Master P to Coach P. It is nothing love in this city because I love New Orleans. And that's a good thing because we love New Orleans too. In fact, when we said to ourselves, where is the best city to celebrate a championship? Well, it's right here in New Orleans. The championship celebration comes short. So we can't look at that celebration with long. Into the night, losing Rashford fear. They will try to get that. John Moxley, Wheeler, Claudio Castagnoli. Going right after and the offs. Are you picking up right where they left off last week, Tom? Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what the Death Rockets do. They do it well. Unfortunately, they do it well. We heard from John Moxley conditioning. He was incensed by the fact that Samoa Joe forced Moxley and World Champion to tap out 1 week ago. It's certainly stuck in the mind and will be for quite some time. Oh no. That's the beat. I know this is your city and this is your turf. You know John Moxley, a very, very dangerous man. All right. Moxley once again locked in. After beating some shots in. Ahead on the outside. The champion is fixing to get choked out here by Joe. A repeat of what we saw 1 week ago. Moxley in the grip of Samoa Joe. It's New Orleans, right? We want all the smoke. It's about to be a problem. It's about to be a problem. You know what? Put him to sleep. I think you have to sleep already. The young Bucks are supposed to be competing later on tonight, but who had a bunch of attack. Remember Moxley, he said he's done with the Bucks. He wants nothing to do with that. But the Bucks having the back of the AEW World Champion, John Moxley. I think between that, maybe smelling blood in the water with the trio of champs as well. I think this is a multi-pronged convergence of interest here. John Moxley now free from the grip of Samoa Joe. Finding his unlikely saviors is Marina Shafir. Oh, Shepard and the AEW World Champion out the way. Switch to the solid to involved to utilize the threat of the Young Bucks. 1 week ago in the World Series Championship match. Striking forward, that chain wrapped around his neck, and he is scared of tigers.
Swerve the
Irrespective of who task it is, I just see you again, brother. I will say this, John Moxley, you wanted me, now you have me. I'm gonna beat your ass, choke you out, and ladies and gentlemen, I'll be taking back my AEW championship. We see a second reign for Samoa Joe as the AEW World Championship. Most certainly confident. But Taz, I spotted it, and I know you did too. Did you see the sly look on Swerve's face when Joe made that proclamation? No, you're right, Ian. I definitely saw that look for sure. But Joe's whole business here about going after Moxie's title. But right now, let's head to the back in our colleague, the remarkable Frankie Quick.
Kevin, you know the patriarchy is now the youngest ever singles champion in this company's history, the new Ring of Honor television champion, Nick Wayne. Nick, a huge congratulations to you.
Well, actually, the congratulations should go over here to me. I think you agree with me, Nick. If it wasn't for your father, the patriarch, you would be standing here as the Ring of Honor television champion. Because I'm the one that forced you this past month to step out of your shell, to find yourself, to spread your wings, to truly become what it is that I've always known you to be. The prodigy. We're all proud of you, Nick. We all celebrated. In fact, your mother and I celebrated your victory extensively later that night. Did you see what happens, Nick? When you listen, when you shut your mouth, when you open your ears, and you actually listen to me, good things happen. And I always tell the truth, don't I? Well, you see what happens when you stick to the plan? You actually win championships. I love my family. As Nick Wayne out of the
Approaching the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada. 200 pounds. First of all, for Ricochet. Before we turn our attention to the next match, you see your family test that has you doing things that why about looking at condition after it's that rock like that way. I'd rather not comment, but I can just say, on his back field, he's recovering. And when the time is right, I promise you, he will be back, and he will do what he has to do. Personality almost leaves and never comes back. Outside from his incredible wrestling skills, Ricochet has got like speed. There's something about the way he conducts his business. What Thomas said, look, think about this. The kind of classic. Being Osprey going to keep coming in those huge lines. And yet, that doesn't mean to be because that's what you're saying. The fans clearly are not responding to this.
Boy.
Something cherry chicken. Mark Briscoe has after what happened 2 weeks ago. I can't remember what happened. That's true. He was part of the team that won that $400,000 explosive 8-man tag team match with Mark Briscoe, Will Ospreay, Jose, and Speedball Frank Bailey. All four men giving up the pot equally. And Mark Briscoe, diversifying his investments again. Said he was buying some fruit, went to the flea market, and then he had an tractor to the chicken farm. You gotta get gas, food for the tractor. That's right. This
man Briscoe, he's all about farming and just beat people up on Wednesday nights. That's what he does. Sometimes on Saturdays as well. Yes, he does do that for living. That's true.
It's also his youngest son Jay's birthday today. We want to wish a happy first birthday to Jay. They've been honored and they're great to this guy.
Ricochet is being serenaded by this New Orleans crowd. And it's really something to get under the skin of Ricochet, which he gets under all of our skin. I think sometimes people are a little bit too rough on Ricochet. And he's under a lot of pressure, Ricochet. I think people give a lot of, too much. It's not too much. It is. It was 2 weeks ago that Mark Briscoe came into a sum of money, but it was Ricochet and his team, these Mortals, who were actually on Jerry Lethal Rush, that were on the losing end. They missed out on that $400,000.
And that's got to be either way. I mean, the quickest way to get somebody angry at humanity is to go for the pocketbook.
Yes, that is not a good thing to do. When you mess with someone's, money, that's a problem. Ricochet tightening the legs of Mark Briscoe. Briscoe able to avoid, but he moves back. Ricochet up to the corner. Ricochet, the thing is, it's story for sure because of the unorthodox style playing that Briscoe has always given off. So that's kind of the banana even for a guy as awesome as Ricochet. Briscoe hammering Ricochet with those right hands. Hammer into the ropes for the first one. Ricochet look for Briscoe up poison, up over the top.
Tough to play for both men with the international experience, Japan, Mexico, you name it. Briscoe incorporates all of it.
Briscoe loves to avoid the redneck come through the smash mouth style of professional wrestling, but he likes to take risks as well as scissor kicks through the wall. Ricochet's strong. Yeah, Briscoe really drilled Ricochet with that scissor kick through the wall today. Really nasty shot.
For the second time that I saw it, it's Ricochet.
Take that shot.
Take a shot with Chase.
This is the type of match that favors Mark Briscoe. Make it ugly, make it dirty. Take it to the outside, turn it to a slugfest. Yeah, no, exactly. And the Ricochet, he wants to ride. Crazy athleticism he has, but you know, with the unorthodox Briscoe, this guy is a wild man. He don't know what he's going to do himself. Intercepted by Briscoe, waistline. Ricochet flex his way free. And he's for a moment.
But you're not Ricochet took the one that front kick.
Great job by Ricochet there. Like it or not, he is ultra talented. I think that's the thing that's so great in jazz. He's such an incredible athlete. He just doesn't keep Ricochet personality. Center Ricochet crashing to the corner now. Briscoe. One-way trip to check the consequences. A little shout out to my homeboy. The one and only McFoley Leonard. Briscoe dropping the elbow. Ricochet on the outside now. We're trying to get the moment to the ring. Ricochet in trouble. Briscoe loud grabs it too. Ricochet able to kick out.
Finally, conditioned athletes, Ricochet.
Really is. He can take a lot of bullshit, a lot of experience, high-level experience. But Briscoe will test you and share up that whole tape. Briscoe had a little bit more stubble than Ricochet has. Maybe. I think Briscoe maintains that hairstyle out of choice, not a necessity. Yes.
Two. No comment on my receding hair. Yeah, it's my Briscoe keeping this section.
I think we had it. I know you had that.
That's my Briscoe now living with the Irish whip.
To the ropes, Ricochet puts on the brakes. Scraping himself. It's a jab. Big else down. Thrust underneath.
Guys, I'm gonna be putting up the stream for NXT for next week. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to watch it though. All right, so I can't set up no more streams. I have to wait a while. But I set up Raw, and I set up Raw, and then I set up Raw, and then I set up the NXT stream if I watch it or not. So So, what I can do is just remove myself. Remove it if I want to remove it. So, yeah. I did watch NXT yesterday, so.
Sonic Smash. Here for $1 this week. This is the Smash Alert. Sonic Smash, now just $1 in the app. Free pizza.
This week only at Domino's, get unlimited mini-priced pizzas for 50% off when you order online. Choose any size pizza you want, any crust you want, including new Parmesan stuffed crust, and any toppings you want. Get 50% off your perfect pizza or pizzas this week only at Domino's.
Gotta go Lucky Charm when you ride, right? So safe and protected out there.
That's why I never leave home without the little ones.
Booyah, booyah, booyah!
Lucky Rabbit's fun.
Lucky Rabbit and
You stupid dog! You make me look bad! Booyah, booyah, booyah!
Well, there's really no need for a Lucky Charm when you ride.
Not when America's #1 motorcycle insurance got your back. We're just gonna ignore the fact that Cole has a rabbit. Man, Scoot.
Life is but a dream. It's what you make it. Always trying to give.
You should get.
And fun.
All bit of love and a dream, a laugh and a kiss, a cry, a
Now backstage, there's a 3-course meal called the
Aussie.
with simple salad, your choice of select entrees, and cheesecake for dessert.
Oi!
3 courses starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time. It's the Red Bull Foot Box race, baby. I'm Mike Bagley. I'm Dylan Hartship. All right.
This is gonna be a final series. Coverage begins tonight at 10 on TBS.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We're live. Ricochet looking for a pinfall victory on Mark Briscoe. Very nearly got it after that beautiful cutter.
Yeah, in midair, on the run and everything. Ricochet, as you said, Excalibur, beautiful, awesome, excellent cutter. Toughness of Mark Briscoe, though, he's tough to follow, man. Tough to keep him down.
Absolutely. It's a matchup of the stamina of Ricochet at this point and the toughness, the endurance of Mark Briscoe. And continue to battle here.
A little game damage. Drop from Mark Briscoe, who's now looking to regain the advantage. Swinging on the miss by Ricochet. Unforced error. And Briscoe looking to capitalize here, pulling on the elbows.
Giant hands across the chest. Parachute reverse. It's Mark Briscoe diving through. A great sweeping shot there as Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, Briscoe trying to feed off the 12th man here in New Orleans. They're all behind him. Briscoe maybe thinking about running Bulldog out of the corner. Ricochet. Picked him upside his head multiple times. Now move to the midsection. Briscoe. The fisherman.
Center of the ring. Could be it. The cover's ready. The leg is hold down. Ricochet escapes.
And fans, AEW will be returning to Chicago for a sensational 4-hour live TV special. AEW's Beach Break on Wednesday, May 14th at the Now Arena. You can grab your tickets right now at AEWTX.com.
It'll be a heck of a night in Chicago. Ricochet will drop down. 1, 2. Ooh.
Oh, double leg out, going for Jack, but yeah. Briscoe rolls free. And now up on the shoulders. Ricochet able to slip that slide on the back spot. So Ricochet, yeah, got up high on the tippy toes, but over right side. And Ricochet is going to look emotional right now. It's that shot. Great Buster. Now Ricochet covering again. 2.
Trying to man is tough. Mark Briscoe, to get that guy to stay down for 3 is not an easy task, and Ricochet's working that right now.
And for so many fans that know Mark Briscoe from AEW, they don't know his work as a tag team, multi-time champion alongside his late brother Jay. But Mark Briscoe is somebody, by his own admission, that is still in the formative years as a singles competitor.
Absolutely, just about a year and a half into a singles journey.
Really beginning
To reach the potential he has. And he's really exploring what it takes in that cardiovascular, timing his breath, timing his movement, trying to keep pace with such a great athlete like Ricochet.
That's a huge difference when you go from tagging to single. Watch that.
Briscoe. Ricochet the high collar, left over the top, and now makes the cover. But not the pinfall victory for Briscoe.
He must have seen something there. Normally goes to the froggy ball. He's calling for the ginger out here, Taz.
Yes, he is, and I got a feeling Mark's going to hit it.
The double underhook pile driver.
Oh, smart move by Ricochet.
Low his level. That's what Ricochet did to block it.
Up onto the shoulders of Briscoe. Two-family driver. Briscoe. Momentum carries him through. And Briscoe gets the sliding lariat. Calling for it here. Mark Briscoe making the ascent in.
Going all the way to the top. Could it be? Froggy, no!
And Ricochet rolling inward. Briscoe forced to adjust his trajectory mid-flight. Banderas sends Ricochet up to the apron. The roundhouse kick blocked, the right hand ducked. And Ricochet, once again, employing the use of the ropes as a weapon, Taz.
Yes, he is, but right now, Briscoe in a lot of trouble. Watch out!
450! A springboard 450 splash! 2! Oh, no!
And Ricochet just made that look easy, and that is so difficult. What he did off the middle of the ropes right there, he was so impressive.
I mean, that's the point of the ropes, that they're now slack, the released string.
I don't think he sucks at all.
They're giving up a lot of time here.
Now this crowd in New Orleans laying on Ricochet and allowing Briscoe to fight his way back into this match, at least momentarily.
I think it speaks to both these great athletes. We are this deep into the bout, and they're still standing. They're still charging. No one's retreating.
Whoa, wow. Shot. Briscoe sends Ricochet sprawling to the floor, and wow! They're right back into the ring. And Briscoe moving with urgency now. He went for two. Ricochet just barely kicking out in time.
And that was an impressive clothesline, and even a more impressive kick out by Ricochet. What a battle these two men are having.
Arms are butterfly into the cage to Ricochet again, smartly counters.
Ricochet still a bit rattled, feeling the effects of the prolonged offense by Mark Briscoe.
Don't let it go, no.
Zero on the ropes. Briscoe to those counters. 2.
Risky clowns and suspensions.
And Ricochet taking out his frustrations on Mark Briscoe, who won this match fair and square.
It's an embarrassing way to lose a match when it got counters on a roll like that. It's a basic roll, and they beat
Okay, so we see Ricochet try to employ those underhand attacks time and time again, and it was No. We've seen this man in the past with the scissors, the scissors would keep bloody. But Kevin Knight, scissors, and Knight avoided it. Knight, who also came into the sum of money a long time ago. Mark Briscoe a few weeks ago, Knight on the back of Mark Briscoe here tonight. Mark is standing there ready for the house. I don't blame him. Kevin's got a weapon. Wait, who's Kevin, especially as the conglomeration. There's some trouble once he came out later tonight. And team up with Speedball Mike Bailey to take contact with Nicholas Jackson and Blockbuster. First, in AEW action since October of last year. We have so much more dynamite still to come tonight. Don't go anywhere. MTR will attempt to explain itself next.
Hey, brushing besties, yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works. Dr. Torres? Guys, you need to try Crest Rejuve Deep Stain Remover. Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth, lifting them away. For whiter teeth in one day. Sense. Crest.
Marlowe Furniture's blockbuster sale is here. We're making room for new spring inventory that means huge savings for you. Get 40% off all furniture plus take an extra 20% off and until 36 months no interest financing. Shop stylish furniture for every room in your home. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining sets, and more. All at unbeatable prices. 40% off all furniture plus an extra 20% off and 36 months no interest financing. Don't miss Marlowe Furniture's blockbuster sale happening now. Visit Marlowe today and save big.
Did it pass the tissue test? Dr. Garcia, buckle up. There's toothpaste white, and then there's Crest 3D White Strips white. Oh, one second.
Crest 3D White Strips safely work below the enamel surface to whiten like a $400 professional treatment. The #1 teeth whitening brand in America. And use Crest 3D White toothpaste to maintain your smile. Crest.
Let's pretend this garden here is your channel. Each one of the plants in it, your content. And the fruit, your income. For every lemon you get, the social platforms take the read. The more you make, the more they take. All because they own the garden. But what if you own the garden?
Kajabi doesn't take any of your revenue, so you can turn picking lemons into
making lemonade.
Wider still.
This film crew's about to discover they needed wider lens. Luray Caverns, what will you discover?
Every trip calls for plenty of gear, and the Toyota RAV4 is designed to take it all to get the most out of your adventures. With versatile seating and cargo areas, plus high-tech features to keep you connected and in control. All with unmistakable style and performance. Right now, buy a RAV4 with special low APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
We built one for Lincoln, erected another for Jefferson. Mother Nature made her very own. Discover a monumental feat of natural wonder only at Luray Caverns.
Back live on Dynamite from the great city of New Orleans. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring
Tony
FTR.
Schiavone!
FTR.
Tony Schiavone!
Yes.
There's been a change of plans. Stop this. They are living legends. guys, 10-time World Tag Team Champions, New Orleans, give it up for FTR.
I mean, FTR, it was back in Dynasty Philadelphia Taz, and really the things spiraled out of control for Dax Harwood and Cash Wheel. The senseless attack on Adam Copeland, the very near attack on Tony Schiavone, the insulting officials with fines, suspensions, and now this seeming association is totally Hathaway. Very interesting. Very interesting, yes. You know what? And Schiavone needs to be careful. Yeah, absolutely. Schiavone. He was on collision with Dax Harwood and Cash Wheel. They threatened Tony Schiavone with the stuff after Tony. And they apologized. Yeah, that crocodile here letter.
So, I'm Stokely Hathaway, and I'm just going to address the elephant here in the room. So let me get this straight. So, you two were suspended and fined for accidentally hitting someone and touching Tony Schiavone. That's interesting to me because it has literally set people on fire. Hangman Adam Page has committed arson. Ricochet decides to come to work every week and shake people with a pair of scissors. And Jon Moxley, should I list all of Jon Moxley's crimes? I think I will. He's committed acts of terrorism, kidnapping, extortion, and he's done all of those things to you two guys, that he walks around AEW unpunished. That to me is unjust. But don't worry, that's what I'm here for. You see, that suspension, I'm gonna have it expunged from your permanent record. That fine, I am going to make sure that it is reimbursed to you based on the very public, ugly, nasty, and I emphasize nasty way this is all played out. And moving forward, if you want to have a conversation with these guys, then you need to have a conversation with me. And you heard that right, because as of today, Stokely Hathaway is the new agent for the greatest tag team alive today, FTR.
Good news.
Now, Tony Schiavone. Yeah. Do your job.
Thank you, agent. Let's look at this.
First of all, thank you, Mr. Hathaway. Beautiful work. Up here, please. Listen, what happened last week with Danny Garcia, that wasn't an easy decision for us. But Danny gave us no choice. Danny made his own decision. I'm talking here. Danny made his own decision. Don't forget, it was 2.0 that got in front of our face. It was 2.0 that came at us. It was 2.0 that said they wanted to fight. And where we come from, if you want to fight, you better be ready to fight. And I don't quite think 2.0 was ready to fight. But out of respect for you, Danny, when you asked us to stop, we stopped. We pinned him 1, 2, 3 because you were our friend, Danny. And then you're going to treat us like that? You're going to turn your back? Don't forget, you came to us for help when every other veteran left you high and dry and directionless. We got you to the TNT title. And we put Danny Garcia first. We put Adam Copeland first. We put AEW first. And that got us nothing but disrespect. No more. It's FTR first from now on. And you're going to boo us for that? Hey. What's with the hostility? Relax. All right, speaking of living legends, we have a couple of legends in the house with us right now. Rock and Roll Express. Hey, Ricky and Robert, come in here with us. Y'all come in here. I want to give y'all the spotlight. Come here.
Rock and Roll Express is
That's so many great battles right here in the city of New Orleans. Actually,
Let's go, boys. We got TV time. Come on.
with the most influential tag teams of all time, Ricky and Robert. Great team in that prime. I mean,
Watch your step. We don't want you to hurt yourself.
take it easy. It's the Midnight Express. Robert Gibbs is still rocking the fanny pack. I respect that.
The Rock and Roll Express, everybody. I do declare.
Absolute legends 11 times over, recognized as World Tag Team Champions. Ricky Morton in the ring. Embrace the Crush Wheeler Gibson.
All right, guys. Listen, we only got a little bit of time, and this is about us. You didn't cheer our name, so we don't need to cheer them. That's not what happens. One of the greatest tag teams of all time, Rock and Roll Express. They had some of the greatest matches with some of the greatest tag teams of all time. Guys, I want to know, what do you think? Come in here. This is hard cam. Come here. What would you say is your greatest match ever? If it was up to me, I would say Philadelphia, your greatest match. Philadelphia with the Midnight Express. If we're being honest here, no shade to you guys. The Midnight Express was better than Rock and Roll Express. But we're here today. We're here tonight to talk about the Rock and Roll Express. 40 years of the Rock and Roll Express, and you guys are still going strong today. How old are you guys? Because if I was judging by looks alone, I would say you're about 108, 109 years old. And being 108 years old means you were running hard in the 80s, if you know what I mean. What would you say was your favorite experience in the 80s?
Well,
If it was...
we gotta stop this right now. You're not gonna embarrass Rubber Dog in front of the whole wrestling world. That's one thing that's not happening tonight.
Whoa. No, there doesn't need to be any hostility. This is actually ironic. Hold this for me, guys. So, we have a brand new shirt on Shop AEW, and I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, and Ricky, this one's for you.
Ricky Morton. This is just disgusting.
These dishes just aren't getting clean.
The problem isn't the machine. It's likely your detergent. Really? I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods are packed with more soaking, scrubbing, and rinsing action. Plus, the grease-fighting power of Dawn, easily removing up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods.
That's impressive.
And it works so well, it even keeps your filter clean. Cascade, the #1 recommended brand. Just scrape, load, and you're done.
I bought the team, Devin. I bought the team. I put it on my Chase Freedom Unlimited card. And I'm a cash back with a few other things, too. Starting with the sound system. All right, from Dink. That's cash. I'm the president of all this show. This is my cash. I don't think so. Step, one more thing. The team only gets 5 minutes to get. All right. Cash, bro. Yeah. Cash back like a pro. With Chase Freedom Unlimited, how do you cash back? Chase, make more of what yours.
You didn't pass the tissue test? Dr. Garcia, buckle up. There's toothpaste white, and then there's Crest 3D White Strips white. Oh, one second.
Crest 3D White Strips safely work below the enamel surface to whiten like a $400 professional treatment. The #1 teeth whitening brand in America. And use Crest 3D White toothpaste to maintain your smile. Crest. So the Ellington has this stunning double pedestal base, now has detailing and a removable lid for just $12.99. This looks just like the one we saw at the other store.
Only theirs is on sale. Wait, no,
It's off sale. No, it's on sale. Off sale. On sale. Off sale.
Bob's is still hundreds less. We don't do phony sales, just the everyday low prices you deserve.
When you get our lowest prices every day, there's only one thing to say.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Batman when you need Batman.
This is feeling much more Batman to me.
Are you serious, bro?
Just a toxic sludge. It's going on the no-go for me.
Come on, yourself just getting insurance when you're State Farm.
Now you can have any coffee drink you crave at home with the Ninja Lux Cafe. Go from bean to almost any brew with 3 machines in one. Rich and smooth espresso,
Child's play.
drip coffee,
Up to a treble next one.
cafe cold brew.
Way faster than the drive-thru.
Plus you get microphone that's so luxurious.
It's like sipping a cashmere cappuccino.
Anything they can brew, you can brew too with the Ninja Lux Cafe.
Back to AEW Dynamite, where we are on the verge of the in-ring return of the executive vice presidents, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
This is a tag team match in 4-1-5 with a 20-minute time limit. Making their way to the ring from Rancho Cucamonga, California. And on with 417 pounds today are AEW Nicholas and Matthew Jackson.
In-ring competition here in AEW, though. This will only be their third match in about 6 months, with the exception of the race subject of the token tournament wrestlers earlier this year. GC World Heavyweight Tag Titles for Samsung. Well, everything has been perfect, everything is delivered for the young bucks, the EVPs. There's a reason they're here today, but these two young men have an opportunity to become one of the greatest teams of all time. They've only been teaming together for a couple of weeks, like Bailey and Kevin Nutt. This is going to be a tough time. We're going to do it as individually talented as they are. They want against a team like Matthew and Nicholas. Yeah, good luck. I agree. I mean, they're killing what? You guys will cross that off. He's cohesive unit. That's what Kevin Nutt is, and Speedball, as you put it out, it's not individual, but it's going to be tough to beat these guys here in the Young Bucks. Thus it was Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey alongside Mark Briscoe and Will Osprey came to that $400,000 a few weeks ago as a collective. Now continuing their teamwork here, Bailey and Knight.
It's interesting to see it continue. Also interesting to know, Mike Bailey does not have shoes. He promised with his $100,000 to purchase some.
Well, maybe he wears shoes backstage. As you see the live on the screen, little big news that last week, AEW, we headed to Mexico for the first time ever. Grand Slam Mexico coming to Arena Mexico in Mexico City on June 18th. Tickets available this Saturday, 10 a.m. local time. Is nice block there by Bailey. Very long knee. Nicholas in there. For the locking legs between Matthew, I should say, and Speedball, and Nicholas comes in. That's moving a raw to me for sure. Look at this. Whoa. Throwing to the ropes, back up by the Young Bucks. And offense from Matthew and Nicholas. Just reminding the fans here why they are so dominant, why they're so feared as a tag team.
Quick offense from Bailey, and shut down real quick from Matthew there.
Shot to the windpipe as got another The crossbody, the assist on the launch by Mike Bailey. And now Matthew sent to the outside. There was brother Nicholas.
Look at this. Even tandem celebration there.
Yeah, talk about cohesive units.
Move back higher there. Earlier night.
Great hand time. Fans, I understand getting some breaking news in my ear right now. It is signed, it's made official for this Saturday collision playoff Palooza FTR versus the Paragon Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong. Immediately following the NBA coast to coast on TNT and Max this Saturday night. That should be a great tag team matchup for sure. Well, watch out. Wow. Elevated over the top, crashing. And here we start. Taz here at the ringside. And the boot of Nicholas Jackson crashing first to the Kevin Knight, then to the face of Speedball Mike Bailey.
Have to have your head on the spot.
As Jackson drives down Bailey inside of the ring. A moonsault off the apron on the floor. The Young Bucks looking sharp in the return to action. And fans, don't go anywhere. The action continues on Dynamite.
Allow me to inspire you.
And that's how it's done.
It takes a rebel to make something beautiful. Most people will leave well enough alone. But beauty takes courage. It's an act of joy. You can't settle and make something beautiful at the same time. So resist the ordinary and embrace the wow. Floor and decor.
This Friday, Henry, the Celtic story. It's better than the original. Right. Thank you. Celtic 2,
We're all unreasonable about something. For us, it's creating an uncompromisingly delicious burger. Handcrafted, consciously made. Maker's Mark. Perfectly unreasonable.
Applebee's 2 for $25. Choose 1 appetizer and 2 sizzling skillet entrees, including the new hot honey chicken skillet or sizzling steak entrees. Applebee's 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets.
Progressive makes it easy to see if you can save money with a commercial auto quote online, so you can get back to your monster to-do list.
Super helpful.
See if you can save money at progressivecommercial.com.
The bend guards can't help you clear that pond on 18, but they'll make sure that's the only water hazard you have to worry about. Keep it dry, guys.
I'm pressing for our T-Mobile Home Internet commercial. You gotta talk really fast. T-Mobile Home Internet ranks #1 in customer satisfaction for home wireless internet. Wow, you're good. Get T-Mobile Home Internet, just $35 a month with our 5-year price guarantee.
Something's coming, something going.
Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight taking on Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, and the 3-time former AEW World Tag Team Champions. Well, come on. I was just about to say, haven't missed a beat. Well, the commentators cursing full effect on the Young Bucks, much to the benefit of Mike Bailey. Now, Matthew's legal. They just got rid of Knight. Nicholas got rid of Knight, Kevin Knight.
That's a great move, Taz.
Yeah, it is.
EBK's now able to kick the bones of Mike Bailey here. Speedball. Wait a minute. Oh!
Bailey ducks underneath the Larry attack. Booty to the face of Matthew. Ducks underneath the hair of Nicholas. And then rapid fire kicks from Speedball Mike Bailey.
Go Ninja, go into the arms, the shoulders. And now on a clear path, Taz to Kevin Knight.
Yeah, Kevin is amped to get in this game. Will it happen? Yes, he will. Taz up both sides of the ring. Now comes in high boot. And now nightmare flurry of offense on Matthew Jackson. Nice reversal by Matthew. Oh, good quickness there. Athleticism. Anticipation elevation by Kevin Knight.
Everything they said about Kevin Knight, they were wrong. He's better. He's better than the blue chip prospect that he was. Look at this.
We talked about the Young Bucks, their success in Japan and in Japan Pro Wrestling. Kevin Knight also had success in Japan for part of the tag team. And now Kevin Knight takes flight. Cover the leg is locked down.
And he's put on size and muscle Excalibur, declaring he is a heavyweight now, which is an important distinction when competing internationally. That's helped him power through, get more explosive, and that might be on display here.
Knight rolling through, looking maybe for DDT, but no, Matthew blocks. Great pull strength by Matthew Jackson. Now the Northern Lights 2 in a row, looking for a third perhaps.
Maybe forget it here. Wait a minute.
Bailey got caught coming in. A 2 for 1 there for Matthew Jackson. Excellent job by Matthew there. These Northern Lights are both Knight and Bailey. Jazz for their third match in only 6 months, or in 6 months. Young Bucks continue to impress here tonight. Yeah, you can like them, you can hate the Young Bucks, it don't matter. They are always damn impressive. Always. Speaking of Mike Bailey, these days caught up in the ropes as combination offense 2. They're coming in 2 and almost a 3. Wow.
And Matthew Jackson there, little humility.
I think it's more sarcasm, right? Obviously, Matthew's clapping to Kevin Knight because they know Kevin Knight is down and out hard right now. Kevin Knight in his short time here at AEW, I mean, he's turned a lot of heads. He's shown fans that he is the real deal. But Matthew Jackson maybe not quite as impressed. Speaking of Mike Bailey, the man fell that super kick. Bailey took the bait and paid with a DDT. He covered his eyes. I'm surprised he did that, to be honest with you. With his Taekwondo background, I just good instincts. Keeping your eye here for him at the clear way to go, but that's easy to say sitting here at the desk. Young Bucks going for the super kick quality. Full block. Bailey intercepts the right super kick. But as soon as Bailey turns around, Matthew's waiting, but Knight, a super kick on his own. Now Knight goes down, swinging and missed by Bailey, swinging and missed by Nick. Now looking for the knockout shot. Both men connected now. Whoa. Bailey. Tremendous agility. Tremendous accuracy. Shown by all 4 combatants.
Take a look at the replay. Knight popping up with Matthew there. Nicholas, Mike Bailey exchanging kicks. And then, wow, the exact same time. Toe to temple.
Yeah, Taz, you talked about Mike Bailey's Taekwondo background. To be able to block a kick with a kick, that's damn impressive. That is super hard to do. It takes years of training, years. Nice forearm shield by Nicholas. Another one at the Knight's face. Oh, roundhouse kick connects by Nicholas Jackson. But Chet takes flight once again.
And Bailey in, sensing a 2-on-1 opportunity here, taking advantage of the 5 count.
Look at Matthew Jackson. Underneath Knight. Things just breaking down here. And Knight escaping. Wow! As Kevin flat-footed lead the Hurricanrana. And now speedball Mike Bailey, Nicholas Jackson up in powerbomb position. And look at the drop. The knee the backstabber, the cover. No! Great save there by Matthew. I don't think Nicholas was kicking out there, Taz. It's no disrespect to Nicholas. Matthew needed to do that. Definitely wants you to kick out. You're right. Bailey well executed drop kick, sending Matthew Jackson out to the floor. Nicholas now finds himself in a disadvantageous position. And he's seeing it out 2-on-1 deal there. High low. They're by Knight and Bailey. He's that series. Yeah. Don't waste time here, guys. Get after it. A little bit of play call by Knight, the splash, Bailey, the moonsault. So close. And the resolve of Nicholas Jackson. Maybe to your point, Taz, maybe a second too long. Yeah, for sure. The PK from Bailey. The knee drop and Knight. Now. Oh, splash. 1, 2. Broken up by Matthew. Bailey tried to keep Matthew out of it with a front headlock, but Matthew outpowered him and threw him into the pile to break up the pin cover. Very smart. Take a look at the replay. It's Bailey to the outside on Matthew. Knight to Nicholas, and then Excalibur Knight to your almost gets the 3 now on the outside. All 4 men. And Kevin Knight maneuvering Nicholas Jackson on top of that barricade. And Knight and Bailey with something in mind. For Nicholas Jackson. Oh. The leg of Bailey swept out. And Knight. Oh no, Knight. Back up to the shoulders of Matthew Jackson is Nicholas. Doomsday!
Cody had to lose that.
From the barricade on the floor. Now they return to the ring with
My battery's low. I freaking charged it.
Great teamwork by the Bucks off Bailey's dead knee here, guys. He's dead knee. Look at Nicholas Jackson walking them. Uncle Dave. That was impressive. And I'll tell you what, the Bucks are fixing to get a win here in an amazing match. I think they were nailed Kevin Knight here. We turned out not anticipated. Leaps over. Great job by Kevin now. And Knight. DDT. 2-for-1 for Kevin Knight. Next feeling here in New Orleans. I think Kevin to pull off the upset possible for his team. And now we'll put that on the back. It's a ricochet. We'll have earlier tonight. Kevin Knight down off the ricochets. The other he prevented a stabbing. No. Okay. Knight at the backslide now rolls through. MVP trigger. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was an insane tag team foul. I mean, Bailey and Knight have nothing to be ashamed of. A little victory by the Bucks. One assist right there. A massive assist from Ricochet. Allow the Young Bucks to capture the victory. Bailey once again lets them to the back. Eddie McKinnon is standing by.
And you can watch every individual tournament very closely. And why shouldn't I? These are the preeminent individuals in our entire industry. The ladies, good luck. Pound your flesh, rip your tits, but don't you dare get any blood on my pals. And remember, you are now watching your feature. Actually, speaking of feature presentation this weekend in Hollywood, you're going to be appearing on the red carpet for the TCM Film Festival. Yeah, some new little science fiction film. It's the Empire Strikes Back. It wasn't empire big enough to strike this time. Remember, I'm a lover and a fighter, and I'm not just going to spend the entire weekend cutting around, so before I spend that, I have an idea. Attention, soft tarts! This Saturday on Collision, I'm going to have a championship eliminator performance. So if there's any bitch that has the itch, well, the queen's back, and you know I like to fight. Oh, let's do this. Let's make cinema!
Title 30 Storm throwing out a challenge for Collision this Saturday. Queen Almanada stepping up to the plate. Great opportunity for Queen Almanada. An eliminator match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Almanada is successful this Saturday at Collision. She will receive a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, MVP and the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Benjamin. And lastly, the Horror Syndicate.
Taz, over the last few weeks, MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, he's been attempting to ingratiate himself to the Hurt Syndicate, looking for the unanimous thumbs up from all three members. He's got MVP's vote. Yeah, seems to have shown veteran's vote. Bobby Lashley that will call that. Yeah, the thing is MJF, listen, he wants in the Hurt Syndicate because he knows he's man that he can stand behind. He's going to get for the World Championship. He's smart. Like it or not, MJF has always been super clever.
He thinks it's almost a shortcut test to the World Championship.
Oh, it's okay. Change again. I mean, look, he needs, like you said, it's got all three thumbs up to get in. But Lashley's not budging, it seems. Yeah.
Attention, AEW viewing audience. This is an official announcement from the Hurt Syndicate. On behalf of the Standard of Excellence Shelton Benjamin and the almighty Bobby Lashley, we are the Hurt Syndicate, and we hurt people. As a matter of fact, we're so good at hurting people that every single tag team we face for the AEW tag team titles, they haven't been back. They're all home convalescing from their injuries. And then the Gates of Agony, they stepped up and they said they like to be hurt. That's a silly thing to say. They're two of the most dangerous men on the planet. So we obliged them. We hurt them. You won't be seeing the Gates of Agony in the near future, but perhaps in the future you will, because they are some hungry young lions. Impressive, but now is not their time. This time, right now, I'd like to hand the mic over to the almighty Bobby Lashley, because he has a few things he'd like to say.
Some sort of interruption here. This subject can only belong to one man. What did he do? MJF, long drive from Clinton. Interrupting Bobby Lashley. Remember Lashley was a long hold out and trying to do everything to impress him, but it doesn't seem too impressed by being interrupted. MJF has a way of persuading people. It hasn't been working with Lashley before. It hasn't been tonight. We'll see. If I'm the Hurt Syndicate, I see a jail. I have to ask, what does he offer that Lashley, Benjamin, every people already have? Yes, that's the question. Yes. Cut my music! Cut my music!
Hey, bro. What's up? So you're still doing the stream? I just wanted to let you know I wanted to just let you know I was streaming. So I wanted to just let you know.
All I need are 3 thumbs up. That's it. All right, boys, we're going to try this one more time. You guys know how I feel. Thumbs up. That's one. Sheldon. That's 2. Second, they had a pretty good time. A really good time. Let's make something real clear. I didn't give you a thumbs up because of the bunch of broads and a watch. The only reason you got a thumbs up is because of this man. Don't forget that. Hey, I love Montel. We all love Montel. I get it. All along. At least that one thumbs up comes down to Leslie. We also love our good friend Bob.
We gotta love MJF, man. He's fucking hilarious.
All right, baby, let's see it. Okay, hold on. I think I know where you're going with this, so just give me a second here. Put it down. Not down, but put the hand down. Now look, I know you have your reservations, but if I'm in the syndicate, we're going to get everything, man. All the money, the power, the respect, all the gold in the world. Yes, Bob, you bring a lot to the table. But with all due respect, there are some things that I bring to the table that you don't. I know this place better than anybody. I know how to cut corners better than anybody. That's a shoot. I know how to win by any means necessary better than anybody. You let me in the syndicate? We don't just run AEW, we run professional wrestling. Now, I know we got off on the wrong foot. If we're being honest here, it's my fault. But, I'm willing to admit, because I'm salt of the earth, I've been a little bit prickly towards you with the rejection. So I want you to know, I'm going to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. It's 2 words I've never said before. Bob, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is, Bob, shut up, jeez, let me do it. Shut up. Bob, I'm sorry. There you go, Max. Took a lot out of him. It's exhausting. It came from the heart. Hey. Wait! Before you put that thumb down, you saw that car in the back I drove up in? You guys like that car, huh? Bob, you give me a thumbs up, that car is yours. Let me see the keys. The keys are in the back. Let's take a walk. Let's go take a look. trying to sway Bobby Lashley, trying to bribe. It's not a hurry thing. Let's use her a little bit. He's Corey and trying to be a nice gentleman. Hey,
I think they're gonna jump him.
Bobby Lashley's hook. That's clearly what MJF is up to. Pro quo, I believe, is one of the terms you can use to describe something like that. Guys, you've been as tough to look at as you've been lovely. Business strategy by that's my question. I mean, they got the gold. MVP's one of the greatest minds in wrestling. Why win it? And what is in it for the Hurt Syndicate right now, right at this moment? Right. It's completely transparent for MJF. You can see why, as we're seeing it, Taz, that MJF wants to be involved with self-defense with Bobby Lashley and MVP. He sees the path to the world championship. That's MJF's not stupid. When you heard MJF in the ring, when he said, listen, I can take you. I know this place like the back of my head. Dax is not lying. He knows. Well, fans, we still have so much more Dynamite to come tonight, including a huge tag team match. All right, wait, don't put the top camera on anybody. I mean, it doesn't get better. Can we look in front of this top camera, man? Get in front of this boss. I'm talking horsepower now. You see this thing? It's gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely, man. If you want to look at the interior, I get it. Nice leather in there. Beautiful. Get it closer. I respect that. That's cool. This can be enough. You better talk. Okay, all right, now just thumbs up and it's all right. Just a thumbs up. Thumbs up first. Have fun with the color, Bob. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool. Damn, quite wanted it too.
Nope. They did not accept him in the group.
No matter what kind of teeth, you gotta brush.
Oral-B's Dentist-inspired brown brush hugs them, cleans them, gives them clean. Going where regular brushes don't reach, so teeth get 100% better clean. These are my teeth, the key to my lip.
And here's how I perfectly clean every nook.
Your perfect clean starts with Oral-B. My Geico motorcycle policy
put this in.
helmet too, so if you don't replace it. I'm on cloud 9.
Give me more tea. I'll be right back.
Furthermore, clouds are not numbered. Even if you prefer to check back and search, you find no cloud number 9. However, in that altitude, you likely find a flock of migrating snow geese. Beautiful birds. Would encourage you to leave your Geico protected helmet behind, as they would take you in and even share their dinner of crickets and clovers with you. Geico assumes no liability for any indigestion that may occur from a clover cricket hill. From motorcycle insurance to your gear, get more with Geico.
I got this wow skin from a body wash. It's new. It's Olay Super Serum Body Wash. It seeps into my skin with 5 powerful ingredients. It hydrates, firms, smooths, brightens, and evens. That's 5 skincare benefits in one. It visibly improves skin in 14 days. Look at this Olay difference. It's so luminous. It's new Olay Super Serum Body Wash.
That's the phone laying around. You could toss it. Recycle. Don't add to the spreadsheet. Get paid for that old phone at ecoatm.com.
It's on your mind, Deanna. My sensitive skin. Now, post-wipe total body is in order.
Have you, sir, anything you want to share?
Not this old Spice deodorant. It's 24/7 freshness. It can calm you.
Everywhere.
This isn't really shopping. Oh, it's amazing. I mean, discovering more of what we love for less just feels like something else, right?
Yes.
This isn't shopping. This is beyond shopping. This is finding.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new hug from the Kelly Blue Book Best Overall EV and Hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve from select units, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
BMW iX, electricity in its ultimate form, an elegant trailblazer that's equal parts power and intelligence. With impeccable interior details, an impressive range, panoramic windows will every shade of luxury. It's 100% electric and 100% BMW, the ultimate electric driver machine. Free is the 2025 BMW iX X550 for $699 per month.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. The Kelly Blue Book Best Overall EV and Hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve through select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
As a year with Hangman Adam Page hanging a huge victory for the last week in the wild card matchup against Josh Alexander. Now next week, Norfolk, Virginia, the semifinals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. You're facing Kyle Fletcher. He viciously attacked you after your match last week. How are things going to go?
The moment that I see Kyle Fletcher, I'm going to put his ass in the ground. It looks like somebody wants to get in here, so get your ass in here.
Howdy, cowboy. How you been? You look great, by the way. Wanted to compliment you on your new haircut. I love that it makes it look like you met your wife at a family reunion.
Max, you have not changed anything about yourself since you were 12 years old, have you? Look, I'm in the middle of an interview with you today right now, so unless you have something of substance to add, if I were you, I'd go ahead and get in my car and... Oh, guys, look, it's the joke man, Adam Page. Wait, so I got a joke for you. Guy enters the Owen Hart Cup tournament only to then watch MJF stroll on in through the back door of the Hurt Syndicate to reclaim what is rightfully his and become a two-time AEW World Champion. I'll let you know anything about the back door. You're about to land. It's the Jordan Hurt Syndicate. I don't understand how that gets you an inch closer to the World Championship, but I guess after I beat your ass at Revolution, you'll have to figure out something because you know you can't win matches and you can't hang with me in the Open.
First of all, of course you don't understand my intentions with the Hurt Syndicate. You're an idiot. Second of all, you want to act all high and mighty because you beat me? Last time I checked, we're 1-1, cowboy, and if we ever wrestle again, I am sending Seabiscuit straight back to the Blue Factory where he belongs. And third of all, and this is my personal favorite. I think you're a badass because you're in the own. You're a great professional wrestler, Hangman.
How about you just stay downstairs, please? Stop going in there.
I'm getting my backpack.
Well, you keep coming up here.
Guys, stick with us. We've got the All-Star Tag match coming up next.
Quit coming up here. Can I go in there? Sometimes to sleep in there.
Surprises on top of surprises, and then Alexander going in his lock with Don Callis.
Well, that perhaps the most surprising, what wasn't surprising, maybe one of the greatest singles bouts I've ever seen. Nosuke Takeshita won against Will Ospreay in the semifinal. They're going to start things off here. Unfortunately, gentlemen, we're being joined right now by Don Callis.
And Don, welcome to the desk. Seems like you've found the reinforcements for the Don Callis family that you were looking for. Wow. Listen, the Don Callis family is the hottest sports property across all platforms. Is that because of Josh Alexander? Is that because of Trent Brown? Because we like to talk about the NFL draft that's happening tomorrow. The real draft is the constant evaluation that I undergo when I'm looking for new talent like Josh Alexander. Alexander and Takeshita teaming up for the first time last week at Collision and picking up a victory over Rocky Romero, Tomohiro Ishii. And that was when Rocky reunited with Trent Beretta. Much to the surprise, you even seem surprised. Did I seem surprised that I worked here, you part? I'm not surprised if anything. I know everything that happens. We're taking this Don Callis family international. Man, for Will Ospreay, but he definitely has to come here. Some impressive numbers, Don. Get off to that elbow block in by Josh Alexander. Alexander's so dangerous. With the submission hold, he's known as a walking weapon. But Ospreay, it was Alexander right back on Ospreay with the body slam. You'll be hard pressed to find someone more technically sound than Josh Alexander. The crowd behind the man who punched his ticket to Double or Nothing, the finals of the Omaha Foundation Tournament. As we mentioned, it would be either Hangman Page or Kyle Fletcher who are facing off 1 week from tonight at Dynamite in the final semifinal round match, the men's tournament. And of course, we have the final semifinal round match in the men's tournament coming up tonight on main event. Jamie Hayter and Chris Statlander, the winners going off Double or Nothing to meet Mercedes Monet in the desert. Big shoulder tackle. Brody King. Oh, and it's Slap King. Moving to catch the games and now is up for your dance. Yeah, well, that's how you do it. You gotta slide. So, Mr. King there, you use your partner as a weapon. And here's a problem task right now with what's going on. I think Remsburg is afraid of Brody King, and he's not getting this under control. Remsburg is referee for those who don't know, and I gotta say that I disagree. Bryce Remsburg is a tough ref. You don't care how big or small the guy is. He's a very credible ref, in my opinion. You can be as tough as you want. Brody King is a massive boy. I'm afraid of Brody King. I think most of I am too. I don't blame you. Yeah, me to that list. He looks great, man. Yeah, he's a monster. Dangerous man. Alexander's feeling. The one in corner. Oh, that's a way to tag your partner. You can see. Jeez. Got a little carried away there, baby. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Definitely legal tag. Well, that's Panda, by the way. If you're the 18, don't do the 18 where you won't. Wow! That's a blistering chop right there. Ospreay sends Alexander into the ropes. Breaks foot off. Big counter strike from Ospreay and to catch the level. Using the legs of Ospreay and now Alexander. Continues to the This is going to be the final story. It begins tonight at 10 on CBS. Life is what I dream. It's what you make it. Always trying to give.
And confirm.
Turn up your summer with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea fans with a smooth, refreshing day of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and a 5%
don't call them clean bites, am I right? Dirt bike.
Gas stations.
You gotta start at the top and work your way down. Want me to do yours next? Oh, you're from Oklahoma.
They have to fill the silence.
The bathroom code's 9914.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your whole life when you bundle with us.
Look at this hot rodder.
Slow? Yeah, I know a thing or two about that. And slow is good when it comes to a progressive disease like CKD. Jardiance is a once-daily pill proven to slow the progression of CKD and reduce the risk of kidney failure, which can lead to dialysis.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine, which can be fatal. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, trouble breathing, or increased ketones. Jardiance may cause dehydration that can suddenly worsen kidney function and make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak upon standing. General yeast infections in men and women, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, or a rare life-threatening bacterial infection between and around the anus and genitals can occur. Call your doctor right away if you have fever or feel weak or tired, and pain, tenderness, swelling, or redness in the genital area. Don't use if allergic to Jardiance. Stop use if you have a serious allergic reaction. Call your doctor if you have rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
You could say, I like taking it slow. And with CKD, slow is the way to go. Ask your doctor about Jardiance for chronic kidney disease today.
Allow me to inspire you.
And that's how it's done.
Tag team action underway live tonight on Dynamite. Brody King, Will Ospreay teaming up against the Don Callis families, Josh Alexander and the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita. It has been all Alexander and Takeshita. Ospreay desperately needs a tag. Alexander and Takeshita doing a great job here, Silver. As many teams spend years trying to get the cohesiveness that Takeshita and Alexander have after only a week.
Yeah, that they look smooth for sure. To a point like that, he backed him with the corner to catch them just to leave him there.
Takeshita who handed Brody King the first round loss in Owen earlier this year. You know Brody's still smart after that. He wants to get his hands on the Alpha, the former AEW International Champion. So impressive. Zach Brazilians, we talked about, he can hit you out of nowhere and from multiple angles, multiple platforms. You gotta get that tag. There it is. That's right. Whose ankle was targeted by Josh Alexander. Making a tag, and Brody King proven to be the difference maker for his side. Menacing mountain of man, big bad Brody King. Josh Alexander, 230 plus pounds. Brody King moving him around with ease. But up to the midsection, finds a catch down. Shot. Big Brody, monstrous. And now, Takeshita on the outside. Brody King on the inside, maybe not for a Definitely a 7-7-7, which is a huge play. I don't impress easy, Taz. I'm telling you, I'm impressed too. That's that big fly like that. It's wild. Right on target, too. And now to Kirsten with the big dog on the chair. Josh got to get that ready. Marks ring out. Alexander and Takeshita sandwich against the barricade. Must be the one person. Josh Takeshita. Brody King is so big he can be a tag team by himself. He is. Ooh. Now Will Ospreay back up to the apron, makes the tag. Wow. Talk about cohesion. Look at that. Stop to the back of the head. Ooh. The drop on the knees, the cover. Two. Alexander, they're going to break it up. Great save by Josh. Just in the nick of time. It's Brody King now. There's Alexander. There you go. Get the big man out of there, Josh. Remember one week tonight on Dynamite? Our Foundation Tournament semifinals. Kyle Fletcher, Hackman, Adam Page. The winner moves on to Double or Nothing on Sunday, May 25th to face Will Ospreay in the tournament finals to catch them for the powerbomb. Remember the winner of the foundation. All in Texas. Oh, wait a second. Breaking news here. John Moxley, Samoa Joe, who will be champion at All in Texas, as these two men will meet at Beach for the AEW World Championship. One, two. And he got absolutely all of it. Don Callis, it's six now. Bobby Don ripped the headsets off. He flipped out because he thought that should have been the victory. And red hot action inside the ring. Breaking news outside the ring. We are rolling here tonight. That Blue Thunder executed perfectly. Fans all over the world going to be excited by the news. The World Championship bout for Beach Break as the tags are made. It's Alexander. It's Big Red Party King. Yeah, it's going to be wild in Chi-Town for sure. Beach Break. Wednesday, May 14th, AEW DYNAMINE.com. Alexander changes level, takes Brody down to a knee. And now, Alexander, maybe thinking, piles right over powerbomb of Brody King. Let's go, chop it down. Another chop. Following elbow strike. Alexander Brody.
The new Golden Money in the Bank winner. Seth freaking Rollins.
That was a cheap shot by Bruce. Takeshita winds up. Racking Brody. Almost straight puts in the midsection on Ospreay. Off the ropes this way. Takes out Archer on the outside. Is Ospreay though back to the apron. Takeshita really. Springboard. Devastating right hand. The powerbomb from Alexander. Takeshita. Yeah, target. Boot to the jaw. A hell of a kill there by Takeshita. Again, taps the shot, Brody King. Alexander, Sherman suplex. Held on to it. Look at the strength of Alexander. Ripcord. Oh, smashing Brody King. Yeah, front to back right there. How is Brody still on his feet? Brody asked for more, and they gave it to him. He kicked out, but I don't blame him. They did the right thing, Alexander. And now Takeshita lines up. Big power drive. Here we go. Bucket. He's got his hander. The C4 Spike can't get it. The guy's going to win now. Let's see. Spike it was. Alexander floats over the leggings. Belongs to the Don Callis family. And Josh Alexander. A hard-fought victory for Josh Alexander. And they'll get the first victory that I don't know would be possible without the intervention of Don Callis and Lance Archer. Lance Archer certainly upturned the tide of that belt. You see that monstrous man, the murder monster, Don Callis getting his cheek tested. But take nothing away from the resilience of Alexander Takeshita. It's Alexander Alexander survived the hellacious Here comes Ospreay. He took that power bomb before. We didn't see it for a while. It was a nasty power bomb. And the numbers too much for Will Ospreay. That's great. No, Don Callis family now. Lance Archer. Where you going? He's going to go up, then down. We're the whole class of style. Archer. Slam. Ospreay's moving. Getting into the final. To meet Will Ospreay and double nothing in the finals of the tournament. What kind of flex of the Pro Star? He will have to go through it and face 1 week tonight at that meant to be the future too many numbers for the Don Callis family. They just have too many guys. And right over here, they claim to be the most disrespected men in all of professional wrestling. But now working at the behest of the detestable Don Callis. Oh, numbers don't got just keep swinging that man. He's got Fletcher back in, but again, Romero turning the tables for the Don Callis family. 6-on-1 against Adam Page, just a week away from his bout against Kyle Fletcher. The winner goes on to face Will Ospreay, and Page and Ospreay are in trouble. Will King neutralized in the ring as well as Kyle Fletcher. No. Buster, center of the ring. Crashing down to the mat. 1 week from tonight. Fletcher and Madison Summerwell. The winner coming on to face Ospreay. Coming up next, Shane Hager, Tristan, winner faces Mercedes.
You dodged a Pepto predicament, superstar, because you took new Pepto Nausea motion sickness. It's been a rocky ride to tonight's show, but your stomach's gonna make it to the game. You still got it, Rockstar. Not today, Nausea.
It's time to upgrade your beach vacation. At the Cavalier Resort in Virginia Beach, luxury comes standard. From your stay at one of our 3 extraordinary seaside hotels to dining at any of our 9 celebrated restaurants. The Cavalier Resort is not your average getaway. Your itinerary is limited only by your imagination. Be you. Be Cavalier. Book your Cavalier Resort getaway in Virginia Beach today.
I got this wow skin from a body wash. It's new. It's a Olay Super Serum Body Wash. It seeps into my skin with 5 powerful ingredients. It hydrates, firms, smooths, brightens, and evens. That's 5 skincare benefits in one. It visibly improves skin in 14 days. Look at this Olay difference. So luminous. It's new Olay Super Serum Body Wash.
When you dream of Italy, you search for more than just a destination. You search for the style that seduces the entire world. For authentic beauty. For that warmth that makes you feel like you belong. What if everything you search for starts before you even touch the ground? Pizza Airways, a sky full of Italy.
What's on your mind, Deanna?
A sensitive skin. Now, Old Spice Total Body is in one.
Is there anything we share? Not this Old Spice deodorant. It's 24/7 freshness. It can help you.
Everywhere.
Play music.
Attention supermarket shoppers, it's about time we paid everyday low prices. Like at Aldi, increasingly high prices for potatoes. And each sale, there aren't really sales. We're getting hustle, people. Buddy, not a little card. Just listen. Because at Aldi, you don't need one to get a big deal. Here at Aldi, they don't play pricing games. You just walk in and sing. That's why they're number one in every low price. Especially if you don't do a street gun. It's an Aldi thing. Yeah. That does that.
to visit AEWDynamics.com. Tickets available on Friday, May 2nd for both events. This match is going to be a slugfest. It's going to be a firefight. The winner goes on to face Mercedes Moné in the finals of the 2025 Monarch Foundation Tournament at Double or Nothing on Sunday, May 25th. It's a marquee matchup with the big spot to be in, and a win tonight puts you in the driver's seat, one step closer to all in Texas. Chase Hunter able to come up and start this topic that connect these two athletes. Learn more about the mission and the message of the Owen Hart Foundation. Visit OwenHartFoundation.org. What's on Statlander? He gave us some facts. The first one is two great athletes that ever met one-on-one. Yeah, and the thing is that they have a lot of similarities, and the person that pops up and needs to /power perspective of both these athletes. And as you guys laid out, documented perfectly, great opportunity here for the win of this thing. Well, for both of these, we'll see with the rich. We've seen Statlander battle with Mercedes Moné in the past. They've been an incredible contest, but both have gone in the favor of the CEO. Statlander would love a chance to rectify that at Double or Nothing in the finals of the tournament. Look, suplex! Good German suplex right there. Really got her hips. Jamie got her hips under Chris's hips. And great throw. Oh, Lena's in the corner. Both of these women, former champions here in All Elite Wrestling. For Statlander was the second ever TBS champion. Jamie Hayter, former AEW Women's World Champion. Rubber May, 2. And it was Jamie Hayter who defeated Toni Storm. Seems like 10 lifetimes ago to claim her first, Hayter's first AEW Women's World Championship, and it was Storm that defeated Hayter to win the title back.
But I think that's extra motivation when you have a champion who you know you've beaten before, who you know you've had their number at one point in their career. I think Hayter would be wiser to not look past any opponent, especially one as talented as Chris Statlander.
Statlander reversing the reversal on Hayter. Jamie Hayter going face first, and then a little backward. Statlander, big uppercut test. It's not done. Here she comes. Whoa, Statlander likes to follow up with that running in the corner, but instead, Hayter had it scouting. Statlander driving Hayter to the apron. They can share the apron, both ladies. High road. Nice out of Lynch, I should say, by Statlander. Landing there for Jamie Hayter. That's Chris Statlander. Yeah. Chris Statlander crashes and burns. The high road and fans don't go where the action continues live on Dynamite.
A collaboration between Armor and multiple wrestlers, precision engineered products to bring out the best in every car.
The Armor Podium Series, engineered for exceptional results. You never had a source like mine. And you never will, because my sauce is only for crabs.
You don't have a know-how to exhaust your dog, but you do have new pedigree business. It's sauce for dogs.
Let's go there for more citizens of the law.
Happy grass, happy
So what do you do?
Regular feeding can make something.
Scout weed.
Did you take your allergy pill?
Now's the time to kill existing weeds with dirt builder weed and feed.
It perfect
5 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. It's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones, like the Motorola Edge with turbo power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And 2 lines unlimited for just $30 a line.
T-Mobile has been such a savior for us.
We love it. Combo meal change for you and me, okay?
With so many options that play my way.
As I say, no compromise.
Winning big time because it brings wild prize.
Having your way.
I love my glide steps that you're slipping. I just step in, moving down, and touching. It almost feels like I'm gliding on air when I'm walking. From a beat. So hands-free with glide steps, get your slipping.
This week only at Domino's, get unlimited mini-priced pizzas for 50% off when you order online. Choose any size pizza you want, any crust you want, including new Parmesan stuffed crust, and any toppings you want. Get 50% off your perfect pizza or pizzas this week only at Domino's.
When you spend less with Straight Talk and get a free 5G phone with real unlimited data, you can get more moments to yourself by getting something for them. Get a free 5G phone on us, on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
Congratulations. Here are the keys.
Congratulations, here's the water heater that somehow passed inspection, but we definitely floods the basement.
Congratulations. Here's your first year supply of nitrogen fertilizer. Remember, not too little or too much or you'll kill your lawn.
Okay. Congratulations. Here's Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. You're good. You can quickly compare insurance options and find the right coverage, even if it's not with us. What's the bad news? Let's get the line.
At stake, live on Dynamite is a spot in the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. Mercedes Moné awaits the winner of this match with AEW Double or Nothing. Heads to the Phoenix area, the Desert Diamond Arena for the first time ever on Sunday, May 25th. Jamie Hayter, the back elbow. Chris Statlander, the resilience, though. There he is again. It's Hayter who stops Statlander, straight up as some insecurity. With that giant suplex, great move by Statlander. The cover's made. The leg is hooked, but Hayter able to kick out. Oh, we do a bit of a dragon sleeper here. Very much with the legs in. Wow, look at the top move to get out of the body of Jamie Hayter. Trapped as is the head. Chris Statlander using that aggressive upper body and lower body strength, but Hayter the tilt. Statlander forced to abandon ship, at least momentarily. How smart he did on that tilt to try and press her opponent while she had the dragon on. Defense into offense here is Jamie Hayter. Are you surprised at this point in the match to see both Hayter and Statlander applying submission techniques? Not necessarily the hallmark of their offense. Wait a second. Whoa! Now the head of Chris Statlander sits by Jamie Hayter. There's 2 women exchanging submission attempts here in order to move on to the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. Oh. Here, the hands on the ropes and admonished by referee Aubrey Edwards. Look at this Statlander. Hayter down face first. What a rough landing to Hayter. Hayter. Wow, the resistance of the hips, the knees to the back. 2. Go. Hayter defenseless, never saw that coming. Nothing she could do about it. Some kind of battle between these 2 excellent female athletes for sure here. Advanced Special Programming, no collision. This Saturday, immediately following NBA playoff action on TNT and Max FTR versus the Paragon, Kyle O'Reilly. Roderick Strong, wait a second. This was first there. 2. No. Statlander. Statlander avoided the pin. This is Larry. Big almost striking forward kick. Statlander rocked by that one with a roundhouse kick. Staggers Hayter. Ooh, as he carried, didn't get all of it. but enough to draw Statlander to a knee. As Hater. Bob Statlander might be overcome. Statlander not done there. The double underhook, no, the escape, and Hater, the hate breaker from Jamie Hater. Physical, and we knew this would be so much on the line here. Super physical. Semifinal action here tonight. Semifinal action 1 week from tonight. Kyle Fletcher, Hangman Adam Page will move on to face Will Ospreay. Double or nothing, and then the cover maybe. 2. Statlander able to escape the announcement made earlier tonight. Beach break. Wednesday, May 14th, live in Chicago. John Moxley puts his AEW World Championship on the line against former champion Samoa Joe.
That's going to be a battle and a half in the Windy City, I'm telling you.
Hater going to be lining up for Statlander for that Hater in that ripcord lariat. The arm is captured. Statlander ducks underneath Statlander. Wow, the power of Statlander. And hoisted Hater up, drove her down. Now Statlander, we touched on her propensity for high flying. Statlander poised to take flight. 50, splash, 1, 2, now Hater escapes. Statlander's got to think she's close right now, going to the top, looking for the big 450. She got it.
Yeah, Statlander's got to stay focused. Don't get too frustrated. I mean, that was a beautiful kick out by Hater. I don't know how she did it, but if you're Chris, you got to just keep the pressure on.
Statlander's going to be looking for another 450, but Hater has no intention of finding out. Grabbing the boot. Statlander, these two tremendous former champions here in AEW battling for a spot in the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. The CEO, the TBS champion, Mercedes Moné, awaits the winner of this match. And Hater looking for that superplex has.
Yeah, but she's not going to get it, I don't think. Too much fight going on here from Statlander.
Too much fight. I think Statlander, her feet positioned on the inside of the ropes, making it tough to find. What a shot by Hater! Statlander, she may be out, but Hater wants to seal it. She wants to leave. No! 1, 2, 3. Hater! Double or nothing. Sunday, May 25th. Desert Diamond Arena. Mercedes Moné. Jamie Hater in the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament. Pour yourself a cup. Drink it down. The Haterade goes down tonight. Jamie Hater is Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion. Alongside Jamie Hater, the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. And remember the winner at Double or Nothing. Charles for the AEW Women's World Championship in Texas. Wednesday, May 14th, John Moxley, Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. And who will be World Champion this July? Who will the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament face? When we go to Globe Life Field in Arlington, who will Jamie Hater or Mercedes Moné face? When we go to Texas, this summer, Jamie Hater, she's asking for Mercedes to come down. Mercedes says, no, I'll see you.
The Stanley Cup playoffs on TNT Sports come to you tonight from Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. After a wild finish in Game 1, the Kings and Oilers are getting ready for Game 2 in their quest for the Stanley Cup.
One word I would use to describe the Stanley Cup. Beautiful. I guess. History. You've been dreaming about it your whole life. What can I do to live this cup? That's always the goal to win the cup. Every year growing up and making a lot of dreams of winning Stanley Cup. It's glowing. It's magical. You think about what it takes to win. Everyone's got beards, everyone's feet up.
All the blood, sweat, and tears is the biggest culinary boost of our lives. This is a journey that starts with family.
There's a lot of pride at stake.
You don't know that Dad played hockey when they grew up. I really wanted to win it for my dad's brother.
The Stanley Cup is the hardest trophy to win in sport.
I never really expected to win it. It's something you think about your whole life before playing for a Stanley Cup. One more word I describe the Stanley Cup. Special. Impressive.
The Stanley Cup playoffs on TNT Sports are presented by Geico. The Kings were able to recover from the Oilers' comeback and win Game 1. Now we set the stage for Game 2 tonight. Vander Kane is now played in Game 2 of last year's Stanley Cup final. 2 surgeries and 10 months later, Kane in the lineup tonight for Edmonton. The Oilers look to bounce back following a 2-goal performance from Philip Bill. They ended the game winner with just 42 seconds remaining in Game 1. And with that, we say hello. Brendan Burke upstairs. Darren tracked down at ice level. Megan Nicholson is standing by as well. Some big changes for Game 2 for the Edmonton Oilers. Vander Kane is in. John Klingberg is in. The Penguin Reds, their biggest change. They're going to load up that top line as Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid will play again. And why wouldn't they? I mean, Connor McDavid single-handedly told the boys to be on his back and he carried them from a 4-0 deficit and got the game to a tying contest. He was absolutely brilliant in the offensive zone, all over the ice. And then at one point in the third period, you can see Draisaitl lead him into the coach. And I'm sure it was get us out there and get us together. And so they will play together on the same line. Corey Perry, the one-year-old veteran, will be on the right side with that line. Kane will play with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman to balance out those forward lines.
Well, you mentioned Vander Kane. He's been waiting a long time for tonight. And earlier tonight, he chatted with Megan Nicholson.
Well, Vander, your first game since the Stanley Cup playoffs last season. How are you feeling heading into the game tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's obviously nice to come back and be able to contribute tonight. And no better way to do it in the playoffs.
And you've been preparing all season for this moment. What are you looking to bring to the game tonight?
Just continue to do what I've been doing my whole career. I think coming into the game tonight, obviously, it being my first game back, things are going to be perfect. But I think a playoff setting can be the perfect place to come back because it's a simple game. Playing against the Kings, getting to that hard, finishing checks, and just being myself up there. So, we have a lot of history between the two teams for the last 4 years. And it should be hopefully an easy transition back into it.
On a disappointing finish after an impressive push in the third period for you guys in the last game. What's it going to take to even up the series tonight?
Well, we're going to have to have a better start. Obviously, I don't think anybody liked their first 40 minutes the other game. And we're going to have to be a little bit more back menu. Obviously, Connor played an incredible game in that third period, kind of really spurring that comeback. And, we're going to need a little bit of him tonight, obviously. but hopefully get a little more help.
Thanks, Evander. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, for all the changes we've been talking about for the Edmonton Oilers, the kids, they don't have to change much. They like a lot about what they did on Monday, not necessarily the end. They get the tenure of this Kings team has their own top line that made a huge impact on game one.
Well, you're talking about basically the top-rated offensive team in Edmonton against the top-rated defensive team in the LA Kings, especially on the home ice where they were dominant. But go no further than Andre Kopitar. And I think that Andre Kopitar, who was brought in at the deadline, he is fit in like a glove. I would have to say, who would have saw that? Who would have seen it coming? But Rob Blake and his staff did, and it has fit beautifully. And with Kempe having a goal and 2 assists, Kopitar wasn't very good 5-on-5 on the face-off time, but overall, he was over 52%, so he really caught on in that department.
Kings and Oilers, game 2 as we hand things over to PA announcer Trevor Ramon.
Two great nations now taking 3 tries after able to improve your hats. And welcome our IBEW and EGA hero of the game, Sergeant Andres Martinez of the United States Army. On behalf of the Los Angeles Kings, we thank you for your service and dedication to our country. Here before the Canadian National Anthem this evening, accompanied by Kings organist Tina Rule, please welcome season ticket member Hannah Davey.